Only in a year as crazy as this current one of 2020, where things are happening which have never happened before, could we NBA fans get the pleasure of such an inside look on the lives of NBA players themselves, literally vlogging on YouTube. I mean, players have posted personal content before, but not really as direct and NBA oriented as JaVale McGee and Matisse Thybulle have done recently. And never did I think I'd be subscribed to these two on YouTube. But if you've been keeping up with both their content and the bubble, it's mad interesting to see all that's been revealed, exposed, and really just how historic this all is. But before I get too far into this video, before I get into all this, man, if you're new, subscribe. If you agree, John Morant is Rookie of the Year, subscribe, man. I post quality basketball content twice a week. And yeah, man, I'm trying to blow up, man. We slept on, but yeah, so as y'all know, just by clicking on this video, the NBA's return is fast approaching as players prepare for the official start of games in the enclosed safe area called the NBA bubble. Something unprecedented, and with all this free time from quarantine, players have taken it upon themselves to explore other passions. I don't know if quarantine is really the reason, but it could probably be the fact that all this going on, everything in the NBA right now is new. But regardless of the reason, I know y'all probably don't care about that, a range of NBA players like J.R. Smith, Terrence Ross, Enes Kanter, and some others have done a good amount of documenting the NBA bubble through whether it be Snapchat or Instagram, showing off the rooms and the pretty disappointing food so far, like stuff like a small portion of noodles and shrimp, a measly tray of smoked potatoes and roasted garlic. Like, a lot of players seem disappointed, but even some players was actually defending this, calling it good.
What? Bro, I'm out, man. Tripping.
Now look, I know more than likely the league has more than enough food for all its players, and they're probably trying to serve healthy meals as players gear up for games. But I don't know, like I said, I just expected more from the NBA. I wouldn't be surprised if players got personal chefs just whipping up food of their preference, because like I said, Thomas said on Twitter, y'all, it's no way LeBron, King James is eating this. But back to the main point of the video. Players have been on social media showing here and there, but none like these two, JaVale McGee and Matisse Thybulle, have done this on YouTube, showing a real in-depth look at the bubble. Just exclusive stuff like the brief meeting about health policies players got to attend. Then you got the actual COVID test players take frequently with swabs in the nose and mouth. Then you got the practice course where I'm pretty sure the actual games are going to be held. I mean, it's just dope to see all this behind the scenes with players behaving as their natural selves without commercial media in their face, where they gotta portray a professionalism, certain level of professionalism, you know. But through the vlogs, you see how players get their room key, their number, how the rooms look, the many snacks the NBA and resort provide players with. I mean, it features a lot of candy, a lot of sweets, but hey, players are still human. Like, yeah, they gotta have a certain diet, but they not eating lettuce and carrots all day. I hate when people assume players are all just on this crazy vegetarian diet just because they gotta stay in shape. But yeah, I mean, the hospitality is there. Don't get it twisted. Even though the food does look subpar, they pillows got their initials and jersey number, which is nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna gas it, but it's still cool and honestly probably necessary so that while getting pillows washed, they don't get mixed up, allowing for an increased spread of the virus. But moving on though, in both McGee and Thybulle's vlogs, you see their respective teams' first practices after the 2-day quarantine in the Orlando bubble. 76ers ran scrimmages, shoot around and all that. McGee really only showed the Lakers exercise, pre-workout exercises, and shoot around, but even that was entertaining to watch because it's just an authentic feel. Like the famous words of that one Sacramento Kings announcer, if you don't like this, you do not like NBA basketball. Because man, if you're an NBA fan, this concept is better than most of what you can find on TV right now, especially with no sports being played. Like, that's not even a debate. ESPN First Take even been lacking with Stephen A. carrying them. Like, just look at this. Not too long ago, they was debating LeBron's chances of going to the New York Knicks 10 years ago.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Seriously, the Knicks. It's been rough for First Take, but anyway, with all this behind the scenes footage from basically A-list celebrities, it's just something we never really seen at a players. Like, I know some people probably gonna think, oh, this so-called NBA YouTuber really geeking over McGee and Thybulle. Nah, bro, first of all, whether you like him or not, McGee has had a major comeback in the second half of his career since winning them 2 rings with the Warriors. I mean, he gives the Lakers good production off the bench for the amount of minutes he actually plays. And I really wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being one of the many X-Factor role players for the Lakers and the playoffs. Secondly, it's just the principle of having a consistent look, the day in the life of a player in the Orlando bubble. Like, are you not entertained? But yeah, as far as Thybulle goes, I mean, I can't lie, he's probably nobody's favorite player, but he really might be your favorite rookie after watching these vlogs. But no matter his position in the NBA right now, that man is experiencing the same NBA bubble conditions and environment that LeBron is right now. The only difference is he's documenting it for NBA fans like us to see. I mean, and I'm pretty sure he's editing his own stuff too with clever cuts, like he's your everyday YouTube vlogger, and not finna be battling for an NBA championship in just a couple weeks. Like, y'all, it does not get better than that. I think it was in the first vlog he posted, Tobias Harris mentioned that he's basically filming the 76ers very own 30 for 30, and that's really what this is. Like, all of this is really historical. Like, and just imagine if the Warriors had made the playoffs or were on the outside looking in. Who knows the type of content that Steph would have been able to put out. Like, we really got robbed of that. Because if you don't know, yes, Steph Curry, the best shooter ever, is active on his own YouTube channel. This is 2020, but overall though, the bubble looks like a fun place to be. Like, I know the title says NBA Exposed, but that really refers to the in-depth look that we've had at the bubble. Like, if anything, the league is really giving a solid effort to prevent any spread of the virus within the bubble. You got the constant tests, the smart rings. I personally didn't even think the NBA was going to return, so props to them for that. But I appreciate y'all watching, man. That's it for me. Shout out to JaVale and Matisse for the vlogs. If you haven't checked them out, I would encourage you to do so. They really make you feel like you're there in real life. But that's it for me, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Comment below how you feel about all this, how you feel about the concept of players vlogging in general, how you feel about the bubble. But I appreciate y'all. Like the sub, share it, man, sub up, and I'm out.